This week on Steel Horse Thunder. All right, so I know this was supposed to go on.
And then we're like, man, if we're going to do that, let's raise some money for a great cause, which is a Purple Heart. And it's turned out to be an awesome thing. It's an awesome time. It goes to an awesome cause. I mean, you can't get any better than that, you know, America.
I'm actually retired from law enforcement. And so my next step was, how can I continue to be a part of the community? And real estate's it. I get to be a part of people's lives. I get to help them build their futures.
I was just going to build something that I would want to ride to. I mean, my outdoor bar, because I rode in Florida and tiki bars and stuff, and I just wanted to do something that, someplace that I would want to ride to, and scenic country, and
All that and much more this week on Steel Horse Thunder.
Steel Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law, with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
The attorneys at Leidendorf Law have over 100 years of experience in personal injury and wrongful death litigation. Call us at Leidendorf Law. Leidendorf Law, like family, because we are.
How would you describe, in a nutshell, what is Texas Corral?
Texas Corral is more than a restaurant. It's actually it's a Texas-themed dining experience. It's good for the whole family. If you want to come and bring everyone, or if you just want to come in and have a beer, it's totally fine either way.
And just like in Texas, everything is bigger here.
Absolutely. We have big beers, big samplers, but low prices.
So whether you're taking the family out to dinner, or if you just finished riding the back roads of beautiful southern Indiana with your buddies on the motorcycles, Texas Corral is the place to be. Two great locations.
This is a standard lawyer commercial. This is a dramatic shot of me walking down the hallway. This is a stage scene of me talking to clients, even though they're not actual clients. This is the closing shot in my office, where I say my catchphrase, looking professional and confident. Look, all lawyer commercials are the same, but not all lawyers are the same. Leidendorf Law has been involved in the motorcycle community for over 35 years, with many more years to come. Leidendorf Law, like family, because we are.
Hey man, I've got Realtor Dan Yohe on board with Steel Horse Thunder, the official realtor of Steel Horse Thunder this season. What got you involved in this?
Yeah, I'm retired from law enforcement. Spent 11 years serving the community of Indianapolis and Marion County, and just thought, what better way to continue after retirement than to do it through real estate?
Right on. And I know we're going to see you at Bike Night. You'll be a regular at our Bike Nights on Thursday nights at Heavy's Bar and Grill. And I know you're going to be out at some of the rides as well, correct?
Absolutely. Plan on being at several events this year.
Good deal. And how do people get in touch with you?
My name and number's here on the shirt, and come see me. Maybe I'll buy you a beer.
There you go. I'll come see you for sure.
Absolutely.
And it's Saturday morning. Normally, pouring down rain generally means a lot of rides being canceled, but not where we're at today. Cindy, what's going on?
This is a scooter ball run, and it is for Purple Hearts, I believe, that all the profits go to.
Well, you know, and today's charity ride for the Purple Heart Foundation is sponsored by 36 Saloon out in Rockville, Indiana. And you know what the best thing about the saloon is? When it's raining like this, you can go from the hog pit right inside because they got an awesome indoor dining area. It's a great place to be. It is Indiana's #1 motorcycle destination. If you haven't been there yet, make sure you go check them out. 36 Saloon, Rockville, Indiana. Tell them Steel Horse Thunder sent you. Cindy, what do you say we go and get this party started?
Let's go.
I got to ask one question. What made you guys decide to do something like this?
Well, it just kind of an idea came up to us, me and two buddies, to have a scooter race. And then it just grew from there. And then we were like, man, if we're going to do that, let's raise some money for a great cause, which is a Purple Heart. And it's turned out to be an awesome thing. It's an awesome time. It goes to an awesome cause. I mean, you can't get any better than that, you know, America.
No, I agree. But to me, this sounds like something like a few guys that may have been drinking a few beers, sitting by a bonfire. This is how I pictured it.
There might have been a few beers involved when we came up with the idea. And it just grew from 2 or 3 buddies jacking around to what it is now.
I think it's awesome. I know normally the rain keeps us from being able to work on a day like this, but I know it's going to be a mess for you guys, but I have a funny feeling it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
So how many you got on your team?
4. Yep. Yep.
So you think you guys got a chance to win this one?
Bring home a W.
Is that right?
Yep. Second, third, and fourth would be fine too. Just all of them. Clean sweep.
Right on, man. Right on. Well, I'm going to get out of the rain for a little while. Hopefully the rain will stop before the actual racing starts.
You only hope.
But, man, I appreciate you guys inviting us to come out here.
Hey, thank you, man.
All right, man. You're wondering who I'm talking to? It's Jake from State Farm. Not really. Okay. I bet you get sick and tired of hearing that.
Never heard that one before.
All right, so you're out here now. You're actually going to be the voice today for the Scooter Ball Run. How'd that come about?
We're all just a big group of buddies here. We all have fun, and we figured out that group. I like enjoying making everybody else have a good time, so figured I'd get up there and try it out. I actually had to do a wedding for a friend that needed somebody to jump in and do it, so I figured, hey, it's kind of fun, and just get to mingle with everybody. So.
No, it's cool. And I know you're a regular at our Thursday night bike night. I see you all the time up there, and you're out on your street bike, but there's just something about getting in the woods, getting in the mud, and getting on the two wheels this way. It's another way of releasing. You know what I mean? And you don't have to worry about idiot drivers out there, except the other racers.
So we thought, obviously, this is a great way to have some fun, do something different that not everybody's doing. And I mean, scooters are pretty inexpensive. So guys that just have an old scooter sitting around, they want to put some knobby tires on it, kind of mod it up a little bit, make it ready for the woods. It's very inexpensive, and it all goes towards a good cause. So I think it all just fit good. And we like riding in the woods too. So.
Hey, I'm here with Matt. We're out here at the Scooter Ball Run, and I know, Matt, you're one of them fellas that was drinking the beer around a campfire and decided, what would be fun?
Dirt bikes were getting boring, so we had to figure something else out.
So here we are. It's a little rainy today. It's still going to be a lot of fun, though, right?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a blast. Everybody, spectators are going to have a blast today.
And that's the thing. I mean, there's a lot of people here. I thought with the weather, I'm thinking, all right, I'm still going to show up, but nobody else is going to be there. And my God, they just keep coming in and coming in. I'm like, this is kind of serious thing here.
It's kind of serious when people are coming out in this kind of crap.
At least it's warm. It's not cold. At least it's warm. All right, so I know this was supposed to go on. This was supposed to go on in February. So it was kind of supposed to be a winter thing. I know there's a summer event going on later on this year. It's going to be like July or August or something like that. But I heard something going on in June.
June 22nd, we'll be doing that in Hazelwood, Scooter Ball Run. It'll be after the horse pulls. That evening, we'll do a whole 45-minute spectacle. Everybody racing around. Then there'll be a burnout pit. We'll do some burnouts on the scooters. So
I think this is just too cool. And when we say scooter, I mean, because I use the term scooter all the time. I ride a Road King, I ride a Harley, and I call it a scooter all the time too. But this is actual scooters. I mean, what classes do you have here?
It's basically 250 or under. It's got to be a step-through pedal moped. You can do modifies. Engine's got to stay the same engine, but you can bore it and all that, and put knobbies on it. That's where the guys are really going to work it out here today in the mud.
I love it. And when I was talking to somebody else, and they were telling us, but a few of us just decided. I was like, no, a few of you are drinking some beer around a campfire or something, and that's how this originated. But I'm glad it did, man, because it's kind of a cool thing.
It's a really cool thing. It draws people in, and it's for the Purple Heart. It's raising money for the Purple Heart, those who've served. We kind of joke around. We say racing for those who served, and that's what it's all about, having fun.
And what do you? I know you guys are selling some stuff here. You guys got merchandise to sell?
Got a flag over there. We got T-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, stickers. About anything you'd want to put on your car or show us off, please come buy it.
All right, we're here at the Scooter Ball Run, and you are selling merchandise. All the profits or all the money that's raised today will go to the Purple Hearts. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. Our proceeds are going to the Purple Heart Foundation.
So how did you guys get involved in this, or is this something that you've been involved in a long time?
It's been just a couple of years. It started out as just a fun event for a couple of our friends to just participate in. And when we realized how much attention we were getting and how much fun it would be, we figured, let's make it a big old event, let's make some money and give it to a good cause.
So how many times, this is not the first year, or how many years did you say it's been?
This is, I think, our 5th or 6th race, so this is our 3rd year doing this. We've had a couple of spring, couple of fall races, and very excited.
Well, there's a lot of people here today, and it's a rainy day. So is this the norm that lots of people come out to this?
Definitely lots of people. We have a huge presence on Facebook, so a lot of followers there. We're hoping for a few more people, but we'll see how the rain holds out. So.
Okay, so you said you have a Facebook page. If people wanted to get a hold of you, what would that Facebook page be?
It's facebook.com/scooterballrun.
All right, Luke, you told me about this event quite a few months ago, and I know this originally was supposed to happen in February, correct?
Yes. Yeah, that is the original race is the winter sprinter, and it actually, this whole area was totally underwater. There was no way we could do it because we do like to play in the mud, so that's fine. But there was no way we could do it. We would drown.
So now you're out here. Here we are in April. It's raining, but it's warm. It's not cold out. It's raining. It's unfortunately we had a couple really nice days in a row up until last night.
Yeah, until right now. So.
All right. So you're a team owner now. So you're not going to be getting out here. You just own the team.
I don't have to worry about breaking anything anymore. I mean, I might get in there and mess around afterwards, but yeah, I'm just going to take care of my team and then watch them hurt themselves, and we're just going to raise money for the Purple Heart, and we're just going to have a good time.
Now let me ask you about that. I know you guys are. All the proceeds that you guys make from this actually goes to the Purple Heart Foundation. And how'd that come about?
Well, we are when we came up with the idea, we were wanting to do something for a good cause, and we couldn't think of anything better than we're out here racing for those who serve. So we just think, you know what I mean? That's just the best thing we could do.
Okay, so I saw that they have some really unique trophies over there. Can you tell me who made those?
So I believe Patton, Rock, and Luke, and pretty much all the guys, they just get a bunch of stuff out of their shops and just kind of fabricate them all together and make their trophies out of their hidden treasures of their shops.
That's pretty cool. You know, I have never seen anything like this. It's funny and it's crazy, and the mud today is unbelievable. You can get stuck really easy. But it's been a blast. I have fun, and Luke actually said he was going to put me on one of the scooters for the summer one, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to have fun with that.
Mustache racing.
It'll be fun. So if anybody wants to get a hold of you guys, how do they do that?
Usually you can, if you just search Scooter Ball Run on Facebook, you can find the event on there. So, and we post frequently, so to keep people up to date about any events or anything going on.
All right, Donnie, I'm getting ready to suit up here, get ready to go out there on the track. You're going to be the eyes of the Steel Horse camera today. I really appreciate you saying, yeah, I'll go ahead and wear the camera.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun race. It's going to be a muddy one. I'll try to position myself to get as much as I can as well.
Now, how often do you do this? I mean, have you done this before?
Yeah, I've done a couple of them at our fair race, and then I did one here last year. So they do 2-3 a year, something like that.
Yeah? How do you do in your races?
I've raced 3 of them. I've won 2. The last one I led for a little bit and ended up crashing. So
2 out of 3, and you got to win on 2 of them. That's pretty good. I'm glad we picked you to run the camera for us. So, what are you expecting out here with the mud and the field conditions?
I'm actually running a borrowed scooter today, and it's very temperamental. So if it'll stay going, I'll probably be up hopefully on the podium.
Well, you know what they say, nothing party's like a rental. So if it's a borrowed scooter, I mean, you get to do whatever you want to do now.
Yeah, if it gets stuck in a mud hole, I'm just gonna walk away from it and go drink some PBR.
I believe in NASCAR they say boogity boogity boogity. Let's go race, and I'm gonna say let's just go have some fun.
All right. So how was it out there? It's all about commitment. If you think you can do it, you can do it. Well, obviously, you've seen how that worked out.
Right. I mean, it was a lot of fun though, right?
It was. Actually, I'm pretty wore out after that.
I would imagine. I think you ran as much as you did ride.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I lost there. I don't know if it stuck some mud up in it or what, but there ain't no power left.
Well, like we said, another part is like a rental, so it's a good day, right?
True. Yep, that's exactly what happened.
So, Luke, I hear that you are a, what do you call it, owner?
Yeah, I'm a team owner, the Mustache Racing. So we're having an okay day. One of the scooters, it's pretty fast, but it's not really reliable when you start sending over logs and jumps and stuff like that. So I've got a pretty decent setup right now, but I think Anvil Racing is kind of pushing ahead as far as talent and their stuff staying together. So.
Well, there's a lot of mud out there, and it seems like to me that those things are getting coated with mud and they just can't run.
They're just getting packed. They're getting totally packed, and as soon as the first heat took off and they came around for about a lap, I was like, I'm so glad I'm a team owner and I don't have to be out there struggling right now, because I'd be in the trailer asleep.
Well, I heard you were a team owner, and I was thinking that how fun this was. Maybe I would like to race, and so I didn't know if maybe you could put me on a scooter.
I will put you on a scooter. I have 2 guys with scooters provided for them, and you can be my first female pro rider. I'll put you on a scooter.
Sweet. I could do it. I'm not going to do it today.
No.
But
We'll talk about it in June.
Awesome. That sounds good.
We'll do it. We'll have one set up for you.
Well, it looks like they're going to do this little cannon. They're going to launch it off or something like that. And then they're going to do the main. And this is such a funny race. You've got to stay tuned.
birthday, and you won. What's next? Think about taking over the world. Let's go get in the river.
Motorcycle riders want the freedom of the open road. Unfortunately, other motorists often do not give riders the proper attention the law requires. Call us at Leidendorf Law. Like family, because we are.
Hey, winter's among us, but spring is right around the corner. It's time to start putting those rides together for next year.
Absolutely. We would love to host an event here at Flat Out Motorsports. We have plenty of parking, plus the facility is large enough that if weather turns on us, we can move it inside.
And that's the nice thing. This place is so big, there is more than just motorcycles. There's every kind of toy you can think of.
Absolutely. If you're going to hunt or plow your driveway or just have another recreational vehicle, this is a place.
No doubt. So Vince, how do people get in touch with you here?
Well, it's really easy to reach out to us on Facebook, and you can check our current events there, or you can stop by the store. We're on 88th Place in Hague, which is just south on I-6 Street. You can see us real easy from I-69.
Yes.
So Mindy, you are the featured woman rider, Southside Harley Davidson. Tell me about your bike, because I love the V-Stars.
This is a 2002 V-Star 650. I've actually had this bike twice. I've bought it twice. I sold it to a friend of mine when I quit riding while my daughter was younger, and I wanted to raise her. After my daughter got out of high school, my friend still had the bike, and I bought it back. So I've had this bike for a very long time.
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, I loved this bike, and she had it in a barn, and she had upgraded hers. she had upgraded this, and I asked if I could buy it back. So I've had it twice.
So is this the first bike you ever had?
No, this is my third bike. My first bike was what we call a barn bike. It was a little 400cc Shadow. It's what I learned on. I had a 650 Custom, and then 650 Classic, and then I had the 650 Custom. So they're both Yamahas and Honda. So.
Well, I love these bikes. They are so comfortable to ride on. So, Mindy, you have a unique story. You started riding. What about your husband?
Well, I started riding in 2002, so I've been riding for quite some time. Paul and I met approximately 5 years ago, and I got him started riding. So he never had a bike, and he was never a rider until we got together 5 years ago, and I got him to get his license, and so we've been going ever since. So it's a unique story. I had the bike and got him on it too. So.
Do you have any kind of rides that you plan on doing on this bike?
We are wanting to go to Gatlinburg, so I'd like to try my hand doing that. I would also like to do Tail of the Dragon. I have done Daytona Bike Week and Biketoberfest, so I have done that with a couple of rides down there in Florida. But we love doing the charity rides. It's just we know that the money goes to a good cause and the camaraderie with the other riders. So it's what we just enjoy doing.
Well, I'm glad that you're here today. It's a beautiful bike. Again, I love your bike. Have a lot of happy miles on it.
You have to check out the key.
I saw the key and I love the key.
Thank you very much.
Don't look now. Crambo's isn't just paint. It's your one-stop shop for motorcycle gear, parts, and service. Crambo's, voted the Indy A-List #1 motorcycle shop 2 years running, has expanded with the state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment for tuning your fuel-injected Harley and a new paint facility to make your bike stand out from all the others. Crambo's also has a new retail area complete with leather, chrome, audio, and all your parts and service needs. Crambo's, voted #1 for a reason.
You have been injured in an automobile collision, and suddenly your vocabulary has been expanded to include terms totally unfamiliar to you. We know accidents can be overwhelming to the injured victims and their families. You know you can put your trust in the familiar faces of Leidendorf Law. We take care of you and your family so that you can focus on recovering from your injuries. Leidendorf Law, like family, because we are.
Hey, we're up here at Heavy's Bar and Grill. It's the home of the Thursday night bike night with Steel Horse. And I have somebody with me today, Dan Yohe. He is going to be a realtor. You're coming on board this year with Steel Horse Thunder. This is kind of a new thing. I mean, a realtor's never been on board. So you will be the official Steel Horse Thunder realtor. And what brings you on this way?
Well, I grew up around the bike community. My uncle rode quite a bit, and I've always enjoyed it. Very loyal community base here, very charitable. A lot of great causes here in the biker community, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
No doubt. So how'd you get involved in real estate?
Well, in real estate, I'm actually retired from law enforcement. And so my next step was, how can I continue to be a part of the community? And real estate's it. I get to be a part of people's lives. I get to help them build their futures, and it's just a privilege to be a part of that.
And you don't get shot at as often, right?
That's definitely true. One of the perks.
Yeah, definitely a perk. So you're going to be out here. I know you're going to be at the bike nights and stuff. You're going to come out here as often as you can on Thursday nights for bike night. And are we going to see you at any of the rides?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I'm going to take a look at the events and see what rides are out there. I know the suicide awareness is definitely home to me, not only for veterans, but I had a sister that committed suicide back in December. So suicide awareness is very important to me, and want to help anybody out that I can.
Well, obviously, that's something we have in common there. It's something we've dealt with now. It's almost 11 years. So unfortunately, you're part of a family that nobody wants to be a part of, and again, unfortunately, it's growing more and more each day. So who's going to come to you? Is it when they're buying a home, selling a home?
Anything they want to do, even if it's just questions. I'm happy to answer anything that they have, no obligations. If they just want to know what their house is worth, happy to do that for them too. So anything I can provide, any information, I'm here for them.
Right on. How will people get in touch with you?
Well, I got my name and number here on the shirt, but I'll have my business cards with me and hopefully buy some beers.
Right on. Well, Dan, I am so thrilled to have you on board. Obviously, personality-wise, we get along really good, and I'm looking forward to a really good time. A lot of good bike nights. Can't wait to see you at some of the rides, and just happy to have you on board with Steel Horse Thunder.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to going to be a great season.
Yes, it is. Hey, Mark, we're out here, 36 Saloon. This is a great place, but you guys are having your bike night here on a Saturday evening, and it's a little chilly still, and there's a crap load of bikes out here.
Yeah, it's amazing with the weather. I didn't think we'd have half of what we got now. I can't believe it. It's good to see.
No doubt. So how could it possibly, I know I've talked to you in the past, but what went through your mind when you started building this place? I mean, because it's been in stages, and my God, what you've done out here is amazing.
I was just going to build something that I would want to ride to. I mean, my outdoor bar, because I rode in Florida, then tiki bars and stuff, and I just wanted to do something someplace that I would want to ride to, and scenic country, and just to get out and get away, and it's close to Indianapolis and people from Illinois and everywhere. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're not that far from the Illinois border, and I know we got Terre Haute just to the south of us here, and it's just, it's such a cool location, Rockville, Indiana. I know there's a lot of covered bridges and that kind of stuff out this way too, but I mean, this is like an oasis you built in a vast land, and it was like, almost, if you build it, they will come. I mean, it's kind of, that's the way it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that worked out good. I can't believe it. I mean, it's overwhelming at times, and it's amazing to see it. I'm glad to see it. I put a lot into it, and it's good to see that it turned out the way it did.
Who does all the wood carving stuff?
That group, most of them's from French Lick.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's Jason Edmonds down there at French Lick.
It's just amazing. The stuff that you have out here is just absolutely amazing, and I can't tell you how happy I am to have you guys on board with Steel Horse Thunder. To bring you guys on as part of our family is just amazing. I know our fans are the most loyal fans we've ever seen, and so I'm saying this to all you fans out there. You know how it works. If you come out here to Rockville and you hang out at 36 Saloon, make sure you tell them that Steel Horse Thunder sent you. Bike nights are going to be what, every
third Saturday of the month, except for in July. We haven't changed the date. I think the second Saturday in July, but till September. It's over in September.
Good deal. And this place is packed on the weekends anyway. I mean, a lot of people come out here for a weekend ride, correct?
Yeah, we get all kinds of bikes on the weekend. It's something to see on the Saturday and Sunday, nice weather, all the bikes around, and it's good. I'm glad to see it.
So on the bike nights, is it normal to have this part of the road blocked off where it's all just motorcycle parking?
Yes, and Cannonball Harley, I mean, I feel like they brought a bunch of this with them. They've done a lot of advertising on it, so it's a good deal for both of us as far as I'm concerned.
Well, man, again, welcome to the Steel Horse Thunder family. You've done a fantastic job out here, and I can't wait to see what the season brings.
Thank you.
I'm talking into the mic now. Is that all right, or is that too loud? How about now? Still ready, Wes? You sure this time? Okay.
Yeah, it's a muddy.
That's kind of like how the weather